Hello, and today in this short video, we'll be looking at the difference between mentoring and coaching. The aims of this session are to explore what coaching is, to explore what mentoring is, and then to look at and understand the differences between them. So what is mentoring? Mentoring is a verb and action, which means to advise and train someone. A mentor is someone who is an experienced and trusted advisor. The word experienced is key to understanding their role and the difference between mentoring and coaching. Mentors are experienced in their role or field of expertise. They are able to mentor for exactly that reason, as they have the experience and knowledge needed to support the mentee to improve. They support professional growth and skills development through knowing their field and therefore the way to guide a mentee. This expertise allows them to share insights and even open new doors. Their role is diverse and can be as simple as giving advice, sometimes using coaching techniques, connecting mentees to sources of support or improvement, and sometimes challenging mentees, maybe to see things from a different perspective, for example. Overall, their job is to get the best out of the mentee and therefore help them reach their full potential. On the other hand, coaching is the action of supporting someone through structured interactions or conversations with the aim of moving them towards a personal or professional goal. Let's compare them more closely as they can seem very similar. In the middle of the Venn diagram are the areas where the two overlap. Both coaching and mentoring facilitate conversations, involve meeting regularly and repeatedly, and they aim to support a person's development, involving working on a one-to-one basis with somebody. Coaching, however, doesn't offer solutions. The coach will not necessarily be an expert in a particular field, but rather their expertise is coaching itself. Their way of thinking is that the coachee already has the answers inside them. It's just the coach's job, using powerful questions and interactions, to elicit the answers from the coachee. There is therefore a much bigger emphasis on reflection in coaching to allow this to happen. There will usually only be one specific area of development being focused on as part of the coaching work. Meanwhile, in mentoring, a mentor is an expert or experienced in a certain field, and they use this expertise to guide and support the mentee. They don't necessarily focus on one area, although they may only look at one aspect at a time, but are usually looking at improvement across professional practice. The relationship between a mentor and mentee usually lasts longer than with a coach to enable time for skills and learning to build and consolidate in the mentee. What does this look like in teaching? In teaching, an experienced teacher will mentor a student teacher using their skills and knowledge with the aim of teaching the student and getting the best out of them. As part of that, they might have conversations around classroom practice, using reflection as a tool for improvement. They might point the student in the direction of further reading or expert colleagues to observe or have professional conversations with. They might use their knowledge of the teaching profession to identify gaps and support the student teacher's professional progress. As mentioned already, as a mentor, you may use some coaching skills, such as asking student teachers to reflect on a lesson or using questions to guide them to an answer. However, this is a tool you will use rather than the main focus of your support. With the correct mentoring support, students can become excellent future teachers, and that's an amazing and privileged process to be a part of.